Welcome to 100 Yards of Football. If you like the video today, please come in and share it. Today's video is 2024 NFL Draft Prospect Isaiah Davis, running back, South Dakota State. I'm your host, Vincent Turner, and I'd like to give special thanks to my producer who's making it happen today, the very talented Logan Landers. So let's talk about Mr. Isaiah Davis, 6', 220 out of South Dakota State. Played in 12 games this year. Had over 1,192 yards, 6 yards per carry, 14 touchdowns, only one fumble on the season, 20 receptions for another 172 yards. He's out of Joplin, Missouri, Russ Limbaugh's hometown. But in high school, the gentleman his senior year had over 2,200 yards and 45 touchdowns. Could have went to any major school in the country. He averaged almost 5.6 yards a carry, but he decided to stay at South Dakota State. Career at South Dakota State, he had 45 career starts, over 4,469 yards and 49 touchdowns. And when you talk about a running back that's got that old school, I want to say nasty disposition, and I look back on Mr. Davis and I look at him when I say old school running back, a running back that's not going to run out of bounds, a running back that's going to run hard up between the tackles, and you hit him time and time in the game, he's going to wear you down. And I think about all the great running backs that I've seen play that played like that level. Adrian Foster, University of Tennessee, that went on with the Houston Texans, an undrafted free agent. Ben Cowens, who when I was a true freshman, I saw him run the football at the University of Arkansas. Walter McCrumbie, who got drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers that played at Baylor. He got a little bit of Marshawn Lynch. We know how hard Marshawn Lynch ran when he at the University of California by way of the Buffalo Bills and the Seattle Seahawks. He got a little bit of John Riggins in him. Truly, that's who he reminds me of, John Riggins. Powerful, strong, able to run inside. Then I'm going to throw another name out there. I'm going to give the SWAC Conference some love today. I love this team, the Rams, growing up in the late 60s when they had Roman Gabriel throwing the thing. And then in the early 70s, they had a running back named Willie Ellison out of Texas Southern that can run up between the hole. Then another gentleman, there was a power runner on the similar status as Mr. Isaiah Davis, Tim Worley, who played at the University of Georgia, first-round pick of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Another guy who's a great inside runner that played with the Cleveland Browns, Mr. Kevin Mack. And then finally, the gentleman was smaller, probably a little quicker, but he was one of the most outstanding college running backs. Had a decent, okay, I want to say NFL career, but Mike Rozier at Nebraska. Mr. Isaiah Davis got a little Mike Rozier when he was doing his thing in Nebraska. Let's talk about the skill set of this young man. Difficult to bring down as a running back, A+. And space, got outstanding quick feet, A+. Make good decisions as a power running back when he's making cuts, A+. Outstanding blocker, as I always said, you want a versatile blocker as a running back and a guy that can run it. This gentleman, look at the size, look at the muscle, look at his body. He's a guy that's really physical. Outstanding work ethic as a running back. You can check the tea leads over there at South Dakota State. He was one of the hardest workers on the football team. Very competitive as a running back, A+. Dynamic as a playmaker, A+. As I just said, he averaged 6.2 yards a carry, 14 touchdowns. He had another 20 receptions for 172 yards, so he can catch the ball out of the backfield. And he has outstanding patience, like you like out of all your great running backs. Playing, I don't care what level, high school, middle school, Division II, the SWAC, Southwest Conference, this gentleman has it all. Another thing I like about Mr. Isaiah Davis, outstanding short area energy as a running back. What I mean, when he gets in the hole, it might not be a crease, but he's going to run up there and bam, bam, and he's going to keep grinding for yards. Got a little Blake Corn in him. The young man that just won the national championship at the University of Michigan. And finally, what I like about Mr. Isaiah Davis, at his size, 6 feet, 220, he's got elite contact balance. What I mean by that, he bounces off of people. He bounces off of people. Can I go back? 45 career games, 4,469 yards, 49 touchdowns. Elite contact balance. This gentleman's an outstanding football player, and he's going to be very successful in the National Football League. If you like the video today, please come in and share it. I give special thanks to my very talented producer, Mr. Logan Landers. I've been your host, Vincent Turner. Enjoy the rest of the week. 100 yards of football.